And as I described as alive to be passed on to the next generation. And that armed action is always justifiable while there's British presence in Ireland. How do you feel when you hear them saying that?
You see, theoretically, you can say that as long as there's a British presence in Ireland, that there's no right to be here, and therefore you have a right to go out and take up arms against them. In theory, you can say that's, in theory. But you also have a responsibility to say, if I do go out and take up arms against somebody, have a possibility of one, have a possibility of achieving anything. And so far, the dissidents haven't. They're more of a danger to people who live in areas like this, people who they kill.
Syria sees itself keeping alive that traditional flame of armed republicanism, now abandoned in favour of politics by others like Fine Gael, Fianna Fáil and Sinn Féin. And it was that flame which in 2009 Martin McGuinness now famously tried to extinguish once and for all.
These people, they are traitors to the island of Ireland. They have betrayed the political desires, hopes and aspirations of all of the people who live in this island, and they don't deserve to be supported by anyone.
Martin McGuinness's words after the murder of PSNI officer Stephen Carroll indicated he believed armed struggle was no longer justified. Despite claiming to be simply a political movement, Syria has not distanced itself from armed struggle in the same way. On the morning after Naira's murder, Syria issued a statement through its headquarters, Junior McDade House, blaming Naira's death on what it called incursion by the PSNI. I would suggest to you as well that at that time, when that statement was released by Junior McDade House, Syria was acting on behalf of the new IRA by putting out a statement. But given the utter revulsion since the murder of Aaron McKee, that Syria is attempting now to put distance between itself and the new IRA, you're saying there's no link at all. No one believes that.
I would reject that regarding the Syria statement that was put out, because the Syria statement is a Syria statement.
But we have heard the police in recent days say that they believe that Junior McDade House is both the hub and the voice of the new IRA.
Well, Junior McDade House is a building.
One of them,
so it can't be the voice of anything.
The police are referring to the people within it.
Well, the PSNI say a lot of things, and they're not always correct.
but I'm sure I spell
Syria and other dissident Republicans despise Sinn Féin for its landmark decision to support policing in 2007. Here's Gerry Adams speaking about the steps taken by Sinn Féin around that time.
We are actively encouraging people to work alongside
Oh man, I got put in a headlock last night and I tried to get out. I got out eventually, like, but the kid's twice as strong as me. He's like me other son, but he's black as the ace of spades from Ghana. And I've treated him like me kids for over 20 years. And I've had a little hand to play in him going to university, and it's like that's what I get satisfaction out of, because a lot of these kids have so much in common with, because a lot of these kids are teachers and peers and trainers and coaches are giving up on them because they keep attacking the staff. You can't do that, It's like, it's really, you're very angry at yourself inside, and it's somewhere in there, and I know you won't want to admit it, but, it's like, but you can't act like a thug all your life. You have to help people and do something. When I say do something, I'm talking about educate yourself, read a book, find a hobby, whether it be about wars, false flag operations, propaganda, strategic battles where, like in boxing, you can beat your opponent before you get him in the ring. Like, I don't care who you are, who your cousins are, even if you have the best ones in the whole of the world, they can't fight for you. And when I'm in a ring, my family can't fight for me, but you don't need to. Because I fought for them for many years, that's the difference. I love a good fight. I love a good dance, deflector sessions. you know, where you get kids and you're telling them, here, if you can knock me out, I'll give you a tenner. Yeah, but you won't do nothing to me later, will you? Nah, well, fuck, bro. It's on camera. How can I do something about it? I just want to test myself on it. As a 48-year-old man, Jesus Christ, the kids around here have been tough over the years, but it's constructive criticism. I've been locked up with most of their daddies. I've whooped their daddies. Or their daddies have been in the pub when they see me take care of me shit on my own. You know, I got rid of a few bullies off this housing estate, and I love that shit, you know what I mean? Because you get bullies and they'll pull a knife out in front of you and tell you they're going to cut you with it. So I'd say you better start cutting then. Make sure you open me up, because if I disarm you after you trying to stab me, I'm going to lead you into a fucking false sense of security. I'm going to stand in front of you orthodox, and while you're busy finding your range, I'm going to keep switching stances. Foils make stoits, right? Stoits make foils, or fights. You know, opposites attract. Sometimes it's fucking, it's like I said, yeah. It's one Debbie Dose.
To condemn means to completely disapprove of something. That's what it means.
Watching a program about the troubles. It's sad, isn't it? We all, good morning Paul, we all hate each other. And if you look up what goes on YouTube, I wanted to punch Flash Gordon's face in, but Robbie did it. So I've no desire to do it, I just wanted someone to do it. Well, Pablo, if I can't get 12 subs in a day, or 2 days. I was in Flavours yesterday for a few minutes.
Of it being used in the future, nor do they say that it was futile in the past.
How did you feel when you heard about what happened to there, Mickey?
I was absolutely devastated. As the way would be the death of any civilian, accidentally or intentionally.
Pablo, what do you think of that for a job? Between me and you without saying anything else. Pablo, is that not living the dream to be offered that position, bro? In the real world, bro, you know, where me knowledge can help people, and all the bad experiences that I've learned from, if I can learn from them, then 50% can, you know. Ain't no sunshine, women cost loads of bleeding money, like. I'm fed up looking at the Queen's head. The only time my head's any good is when you're buying shit out of my head. Like last night. Don't ever play chess with the devil. Especially when he gives you 2 milks.
Republican prisoners in the gallery and Fort Lisa Cage are pleased to take this opportunity to express our full support for Syria.
Checkmate. Bro, how did you do that? Alright, this is how I done it. I went boom, 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 fuck your queen. I like play chess. I like to play chess. In fact, I play against a few Russians online, a few Chechens, a few Armenians, a couple of Albos, a couple of my own people. Chess is a game of strategic warfare. But I don't play YouTube chess, I play real world chess, you know. Right, so, leg of lamb and tuna pasta. Boom. £60 worth of munchies. Boom. I'm gonna get a leg of lamb today, and I'm gonna get some fucking what are them thing called? Yorkshire puddings. I hate them. But I'm gonna make the chick. You know, a bit of food because people with big men try to play chess, and then they end up fucking the whole weekend and giving me the money. So, yeah, well done. The girls are gonna have fun with that. She's upstairs getting ready to go out. Good morning, Sean. How are you doing? Big up Banter City, and if you're not a fan of it, you're too serious. You know, just because another man might seem like he's making funny, and now, if I was serious, you know, when Sean made that Banter City for me, and when he made the Three Musketeer one, it was fucking epic. You know, one. I know a lot of people give Sean stick. First of all, he's not the Shaun Wayne, then he's a fake Shaun Wayne, and then he's the real Shaun Wayne. And the real Shaun Wayne has always been sound to me in here, and he's always, you know, I love his wit and his humour, and YouTube needs more clans to unite, and we need to start bringing funny back to YouTube, you know, and let everybody else kill each other, you know, because they're all sheepdogs, you know. All she can ever achieve in life is a fucking YouTube channel. Yeah. It's not going to get you a job in Saudi. I've been studying Arabic for 2 years, right? And it's fucking hard to... For me, now, every country I go to, I can say hello and I can say goodbye. I can say thank you. It's all about pleasantries, niceties. You know, but at the moment, I'm not gonna lie. Last night I got attacked in my bed by a succubus. And yeah, I was in purgatory this morning because I had a dream that I stood before God, and he said to me, listen, Jewett, I'm a big fan of the work you put in, but you know the rules and you follow the 10 Commandments. So therefore you are not allowed into paradise because of something you allegedly did or didn't take part of, where it ended up being and costing a young man his life, you know, because of wrong intel or Chinese whispers, and because of recon and ops not being followed up, and dotting all the I's and the T's. Innocent men are being killed over a long period of time, you know, and it's carnage. But the way I see it is, it's not my concern. There's a few good guys that come in here every day, and you know what? I'm living the dream. I'd sooner have 30 good mods than 300 fucking idiots, you know? Now, one thing I do like is a laugh, and Shaun Wayne's Banter City, guys, YouTube needs it. I don't know how to do a poll, so I'm gonna have to ask you a bit of a favour now. I don't give a fuck whether Shaun Wayne's told you to go suck your mum or told you that you decapitate your dog. I don't care. It's YouTube, right? And I've watched for so long. Like I said, I believe in Shaun Wayne, and I believe in Banter City. And if my mods say to me, Sean deserves a spanner, he deserves a spanner now. Me and Sean probably didn't get off to the best of starts because somebody tried to plant a seed in my head, not just with Sean and Pablo and Chopper and Stevie. He tried to put a seed in me head that all them were mods on other people's channels, and at the time that individual knew the reasons why I wasn't as mentally strong as I am before you right now. But you know, my man always used to say, you know, if someone comes to you and asks you for a favour, like say even a borrow, you borrow my man 20 quid, right, and you don't have it back on the day that it comes, okay? It's like, that can be a problem. And if there's a problem, let me know. Here, I'm on Instagram, hit me up anytime, yo. And I'll say this again. Shaun Wane has brought nothing but laughter to a certain side of fucking YouTube that don't like him because he has wit and he will not let you take the piss. You know, now, I like humble fellas, right? Now, I've met a couple of humble fellas in my time off here. Now, about 3 years ago, I seen a certain Liverpool. Let's say he used to be on here and had a lot to say, and he sent shots to me, and he threatened me and told me that he had loads of people watching him in the city of Liverpool. Here, hey, you didn't do your homework on me, did you? Because you shut your cunt out right quick, didn't you? Hey, lad. Cameron never lies. You swore on your son's life, your new baby at the time, that you didn't know who I was. But in a minute you're saying that you just contradicted yourself and you went from knowing nothing to knowing that I'm an ex-addict. You call me a junkie bastard, so I should tell you what, you scout prick. I'll meet you any day, Liam. People like, I don't say voice notes, but for you, you know. And I've a lot of time for scousers, but there's a few of them that are wankers. Just like there's loads of wankers in Irish society, you get an arsehole everywhere, right? And I've had a lot of good people support me, and it's like, you never hear people congratulating them or thanking them for helping you along your journey. Even if you don't like me, guys, I'm good with that. I'm not on here to be liked, because I used to have 11 friends. Imagine that, living the dream. I had 11 friends at one time. Yeah, but you were out of about 100 lads, so 50% got away, 25% are dead. No, they're the wrong statistics. In Ballyfermot at Dublin 10, the only 3 things that you're destined for, number 1 being jail, number 2 being the cemetery, and number 2 being SOS. You know what I mean? Suffocated on sight. That means burial. No priest. But I'm all for Banter City, and I don't give a fuck what certain people say, because a lot of certain people tried to plant it in my head. Shaun Wane was a rogue mod, and I knew it wasn't him. And it's like, you know, over time he's done nothing but support my channel, so he deserved that spanner. Shaun, it's getting scary, bro.
18 soldiers were killed at Narrowwater near Warren Point.
Mia, see me in Flavours.
In a single day throughout the Troubles.
Flavours is probably one of the first scousers that I reached out to years ago. And he's like, bro, you're fucking boss, lad. You know what I mean? Invited me up, and you know, I don't know what's going on at the end of the day, but you know, like, I get on with Flavours. La 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 Flavours, Flowers. Nah. Yeah, fuck you, Thatcher, you gay bag, you cunt. Nah, the boys had time for the Scousers, you know.
That same day, Mrs. Thatcher visited South Armagh, an IRA heartland on the border where the British Army believed the two bomb attacks.
Pablo, I don't know whether you got a message, but I sent you a message. And you're the only one who knows. Hey, Pablo, imagine being offered that role, bro. But yeah, it's like, for somebody to come from where I come from in order to be put in a superior bit of trust. Pablo, what else can I say, you know? Fuck you too, bro. Me dream work, me life's goal was to help at least 100 kids to get to uni. Not one, not even 10, my friend. 10 times that. And I'm 96% behind. So I've got 4% of kids into secondary education, i.e. plan of action for your life being. Give yourself, keyword, plan of action, 4-year problem, 6-year problem, but it will not be a problem. Here, Mia, listen, yeah, I'm the fucking brains of this operation, don't you dare undermine me, you seagull fuck. Here, do you want some bread? You do. You know where Blackpool Tower is? Yeah, hang your cock on it. Sorry. Whoops.
She saw as the safe haven of the Irish Republic.
What? I have some marigolds. I have some black ones in my drawer, plastic ones, and then I have another set. Yeah, I'm okay for PPE, Sam. Thanks very much for the offer. God love you. No, I get on my flavours. I've known flavours for over 5 years. You know, he's a good lad, and you get Scouse wankers everywhere. You get Irish wankers everywhere. Everybody has an arsehole. I have several gloves, bro, but I don't really wear them unless I'm fighting with my brothers. On a head guard for him, that's it. Yeah, I can fight. I can defend. Oh yeah, very good at it. Here, combinations in boxing are like like I said, strategic moves in chess. Fights like a science. They say styles make fights, and it's like when you get two individuals that have the heart of a lion and you just want to go out there and put on a show for the punters and what have you, and you know, but nowadays you have to be very careful the commodity you tend to release to the public, because everyone wants to be a tough guy. Everyone wants to be humble Dryer wants to be a tough guy, I believe. Yeah. John, you here, John? I've met here, John. You know Paul Venus will pull you apart like a dragonfly. That you are. And without wings you can't fly. Here, what do you call a dead? What do you call a fucking daddy long leg without wings? Okay, what do you call a daddy long leg without legs?
Legless.
No, deadless.
Legless is funny.
Right, can I use your phone? Doors locked. No, I know, but if it's not coming out, what can you do? I'll worry about it when you go out. I'll put them on the line. I don't fucking know. Yeah, me missus, man. Some 8-inch, 10-inch, 12-inch, depending. You know, but I've a few sets of mitts as well, you know what I mean? Yeah, I done kickboxing for about 5 years. Many years ago when I was at work, you know what I mean? It was something to... What, baby? You know, I've always liked to push myself that way because of the activities I got up to that weekend years ago. So you have to be able to handle yourself, otherwise you wouldn't even be picked or selected, you know what I mean? Like a lot of the lads that I went to football with are ex-military, ex-Irish Royal Fusiliers, you know, people that met half my life ago I'd never even speaking to. Never mind that. Hey, well Pablo, thank you, and hopefully it's got like last night. I have a son that's as black as the ace of spades from Ghana, and he hadn't got a day in his life, Pablo, so him and my son grew up on this road for 11 years together, right? And he's gone to uni, my lad's gone to uni, and he's like he's a training partner in a way, because he's a strong big fuck. Yeah. Right, let's see if that works, but Pablo, that position that I've been offered, it's like, it's a life's work, you know, to be put into a position of trust, if you know what I mean. You know, you have to be like a law-abiding citizen, right? You know, and it's like I did myself a favour because I'm no longer under the mental health team. I'll always be under them, but what I mean is, aftercare in the community, I don't need it off them anymore, you know. I'm not a fucking, you know, I know I might be a bit, I might go off every now and then, like, but at least I'm fucking honest, you know. I have a good circle of people around me. Yeah, they're just up getting dressed and then they're going to go out, so I need to get them some fucking money, man, to get them to go out, like, you know what I mean? It fucking drives me nuts, bro. Right. Operation Leg of Lamb is in effect, Pablo. So, you pay about 20 quid to get a leg of lamb, right? Now you spend that in a takeaway, right? Now, I also want to get 3 tins of tuna, 2 tins of sweet corn, 3 red onions, some shallots, scallion, bit of chilli, bit of garlic, bit of onion, fry them all up. And it's like, what I could do is then I could make the lamb, and then what I could do is I could make bacon and something dumplings, and then all I need to do then is to get a packet of digestive biscuits in Aldi or Asda, put them in the blender, blitz them into dust. I'll use that as my base. All as I need Mark to do is to do the base, and I'll do the passion fruit for the top, and I'll do the base, and I'll do the rest. You know, because I want a 3-course meal tonight, you know, like, and here, I always like a starter, before me main course, you know. So a prawn cocktail will do this morning. If anyone has any prawns, well, Sean, I'll be honest with you, bro. Long story short, all the failures I had in life, you know why? You know what the one thing, bro, was making me fail every time? Education. Not just in class, bro, in life. That's what I've realised. Mate, listen, good morning, Wolf. Right, listen. You got admitted on Thursday. Well, I hope you fucking being honest with them. Hey. But anyway, here, I'm on Instagram. Don't be letting fucking everyone know, right? Only the mods are killed. But I'll reply to you on Insta about it. I'm delighted that you've been. I'm shit at giving advice. No, I'm good at giving advice. I'm shit at taking it. Mate, I've nothing but respect for Sean Wayne, right? Other people have gone out of the way to damage that man's credibility, you know, and I don't understand why, because Banter City, we all need it, and you all need to speak up for it and say it. YouTube needs more Banter Cities. We need more Sean Wayne, so fucking more, if he goes in. And here, there's loads of people that have made fake ones up, right? The best way to do it is click on the profile. Sean Wayne 1963/947 squish. Hashtag donkey teeth fucking, you know, operation. All for one and one for all. One for one and all for one. Must have fentanyl that's ready. One for one and everyone. Thanking everybody. Do 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 do. And if you want up with that, down to the lobby. Fuck off. But nah, listen. Sean goes Elvis Wayne. Elvis Wayne. Did you get it? Elvis Wayne. Forget it, right? Sean goes out of his way to make us laugh. Right? Now, today is Saturday. You're fucking alive. You're sulking. Here, imagine your mom and dad went in your life. Right? You don't need anybody's certainty in life. Here, I can give you more clarification about real world issues than anybody on YouTube. And you know the funny thing is, I don't even charge you for it. How mad is that? But I'm gonna start fucking charging motherfuckers membership. And I don't want well, I've about 30 mods, and every one of these motherfuckers has a story. I don't give a fuck about all these wankers that are getting into tube on YouTube, telling the world how tough they are. Look how handsome my teeth are. I am the best looking gypsy ballet dancer / yeah, take your face for the shit, cause you're going on Dancing on Ice, and here, I put you to shame on that. Night fever, we are going to Turkey. Singing night fever, your teeth are so worthy. Ah! Yeah, look at this is gonna sound very crazy to you, but I've loads of people in Northern Ireland that reach out to me, right? And I remember a man called Dogman. Now I don't care what goes on YouTube, right? It's not my business, right? But I remember Sean Wayne or Dogman popping into me life the odd time, and he's like, Jake, I'll be sending you 150 quid this week to your PayPal. I was like, for what? He says, cause you deserve it, pal. And I was like, and I didn't think nothing of it, you know what I mean? I fucking did. You know what I mean? And here, I believe there's still £196 in it. I just don't have access to it, you know. Otherwise, my new microphone would be bought, you know. But I'm gonna do a lot more shorts because it makes sense to me, lads, right? Because I can do a live for 3 hours, get 40 people watching it, and I can make a short, and 200 people see it. You know, I was in Flavours yesterday and I nearly quit. He's like, lad, don't do that. La 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 Flavours FLOVOURS. You see, me and Alan, we have a mutual respect for each other because he knows I love his city. Being Liverpool, I love this city more than I love Manchester.
It's very slow and involving itself in community affairs.
Well, Paul,
And sometimes I think
imagine
perhaps we
a man like me from Cherry Orchard even being considered for a role like that, bro. Do you understand? A role of power, a role of influence, a role of experiences, i.e. personal ones, physical ones, real ones. My dream is always to educate the next generation, and that's what I'm doing. That's my job, you know. It's been there all along. I just didn't think that I was worthy of that role either, but I reckon, Pablo, I'm 33.333
That's what political
trustee.
status means. Special privileges.
New business, new charity.
Callous, brutal murder.
And my son that come last night, I whooped his ass. I had to get him in a headlock because, you know what I mean, he tried to sweep me left leg. Now here, I have a fucked up knee, and I'm out in the garden training with him because, you know, he's a cage fighter, that's what he does, and you know what I mean, when he's down here, he always comes over to spar with me, you know what I mean, and he's a savage, you know what I mean, and it's crazy, he's the one that has to wear the headguard, and he's nothing but like, probably 21 stone of pure Ghanaian muscle, like a rhino. But in order for my son, you see, his best mate, TJ, that lad, right? He's like my son, because him and my son grew up together and they went off to uni together and they come back and got a degree together. Now, his friend, that black kid, yeah, he's working on making his own game, and him and my lad are working on this app, right? Now, it's like, because he's from Ghana, if this app comes off, it's for mindfulness of the youngsters. Fuck us, we know right from wrong. Some of these kids make a few fucking bad decisions. But it's beautiful, because it's going to change the world, and hopefully it's going to change the lives of every kid from 7, 8 up to 16. Every day you come in to work. Come here. How did your night go last night? Did you manage to have a bowl of cereal this morning? No, bro. Alright, then tell you what. Go in there. There's loads of fruit. You can have Rice Krispies, Frosties, Weetabix if it makes you feel a man today. Or you can go in. There's loads of fruit. You know, now I'm not going to prepare it for you, but everything you need is there. Your shakers, do you understand? It's like a milkshake in the morning. It's very good for concentration. You know, like I said, there's a couple of things you can use, you know. Green tea.
But the Irish nationalist support it unleashed offered the movement a powerful new weapon: politics.
When Albany Sanders was elected,
Not education is the key. Now, when I say education is the way forward, I mean education in every topic and field.
here was clear evidence
Like,
that
okay, when it comes to mental health, I'm very interested, because the reason why I started studying psychology, it was because I have complex post-traumatic stress disorder and psychosis. I'm certified psychotic. I'm on 4 antipsychotics every day, 4 antidepressants,
Political strategy.
mood stabilizer. Do you know what? I've not had my mood stabilizer for 48 days,
IRA
and
have been born out
it's
of
upstairs and my jar's full like that, and I'm like,
between politics and the gun
yeah.
at that time.
See, mood stabilizers and antipsychotics act as sedatives, and I don't like feeling sedated. Do you understand? I knew the first day I held my grandson, I knew God give me another chance, and I'm taking him with everything. Do you understand? Like I said, man, I had my meal. I had him last night in an armbar, and that kid is strong.
The split led to
Like I said, he's 22 stone now. I'm like his daddy and his uncle. That's what he call me. You know, I've a lot of respect off the kids around here. Even the bigger ones, you know.
new emphasis on
And
politics and the
he
way
come down last night and he's like, alright Pops, won't see you for Father's Day. He says, I'll come out to have a smoke with you. Fancy a ruffle? And I was like, come here, listen, yeah, no matter how big you ever get, I will still whoop you, you ass.
conflict of interest between
You ready?
political
Let's
strategy
dance.
and an armed campaign.
So I'm just, you know what I mean, fucked up knee and all, you know what I mean, but showing off for us, right?
Attempting to overthrow the CUC.
Yeah, the old knee's not great, right? So showing off, anyway, you know what I mean? So he was checking me head kicks, because like I said, I've worked with him when I wasn't this ill. I worked with him out the back, growing up. I worked with his
but for most Republicans
mindfulness,
at the time,
his ambition,
politics was
his
merely
lack of it,
tactic.
his motivations, his strengths and his weaknesses, and I identified them.
Struggle was
It's
supreme.
beautiful when it happens because of characteristics of the man. Now, this kid can fight. Now, he gripped me last night by the arm and rolled his right leg over that side of my neck, had me pinned down, had me hand turned. I was about to go like that, you know what I mean? And the way he had me on the ground, he was using his ankle as a clamp to wrap up me fucking left leg, so I was fucked, you know what I mean? So I was that close from going like that, you know what I mean? Now I'm not gonna do it on camera and let all you see. Well, I have got it all on camera, but fun, you know. He's like, you still have it, old man. I was like, old man, fast enough to spin kick you in your right head. Hey, why wasn't your guard up? Big man, Mr. Muscle. You know what I mean? And I've shaped a few of the kids around here, like when it comes to boxing and defending yourself. Me, I don't tell the world you're a hard man or a fighter, you're a defender. Oh.
This is George Harrison leaving a deal to purchase arms for the IRA. He doesn't know that the man behind him is an FBI agent.
Yeah, you know what I mean, and he's gone on to do his degree, and he's even went on to do his master's, but at the moment,
photograph
he's an engineer of some sort, that's all I'm gonna say, right? And his mother has 3 schools in Ghana. Now, there's 2,000 places all around Ghana. And you know what? You get paid from $300 to $500 a month, right? Now your rent in Ghana is only £40 a month, right? But he has 3 condominiums over there. You wanna see his gaff? He has like a 3-story gaff, 2 swimming pools, everything in it, and he's so humble, you know. So the 2 of them, they've had this plan for years. They're gonna open up a business and a charity, because there's too many parents aren't being educated about the labels that is on their kids, you know. But you always want what's good for you and what's best for your kids.
We had 24-hour surveillance on a rifle with a beeper, the tracking device.
But in a moment of panic, the FBI suspected
Sean, I don't envy you, bro. I have that degenerative disc disease. And I'm on 600 milligram of Pregab for it every day, bro. It's a fucking nightmare.
We had flamethrowers with 20mm cannon ammunition, plenty of rounds of ammunition.
A number of IRA members were swept up in the operation. Among them a former chief of staff, Joe Cahill, at large once again following his arrest on board Cambodia.
Oh no, I'll talk to you when you get down. I'll give you the money to get the lamb, the spud. If you need something to do, I'll give you the money to get the lamb. So we get a leg of lamb for about £18. Yeah, well, I'll give you a taxi fare. Well, like I said, don't worry about it.
The FBI sting also brought in
What?
the founder of NORAD,
What?
Michael Flannery.
And then you said me for it.
I know, but you know best, don't you? I'd end up forgetting the mint sauce, yeah? Yeah, listen,
You know
yeah?
what it's called? A shopping list.
The shopping list, alright then. Well, tell you what, I'll pay for the fucking shopping list. You just have to acquire it.
How the strength of freedom unleashed
Yeah.
by strikes and spread across the Atlantic to the American public.
Yeah, you're so cruel, you are.
Oh, I'm cruel.
You were a proper
Send
cruel
people
to
on
me
your
yesterday.
bleeding.
Yeah, you're always being cruel. But I wouldn't be without you, you know. Just like that. I'll never be without that, but I can show the kids, look here, you know, and you think you're...
Shut up with that. Heard it all morning.
It's not the right message to send out, yeah. I know we all like money and all, but it's like, when you grow up after having your own children, honest money's the way forward, you know. You don't have to look over your shoulder like now. Where I used to live and the life that I was leading, that was my future. I'd always have to look over my shoulder, and I made a conscious decision, and it was the best decision I ever made in my life, you know. And tomorrow's Father's Day, it's like, I miss my own day, you know. What? Father's Day.
And of course, the aisles were blocked and everybody's fighting their way up and down. And in the middle of everything, George says, I want my guns back. The first time Irishmen have been acquitted of
People have to go up there and also
So, right, just keep an eye on that and use torture to get through it. No, I'll tell you what.
The FBI had closed an IRA arms network,
And through
but in the process highlighted the extent of support Irish America for the IRA, which which was continuing its
Huge
war
recoil.
with brutal effect.
You've got to leave the list.
Right, well then you need to start fucking writing then stuff.
Explosives have been hidden in the blue
It's just something, you know, because I did say,
Didn't know it's going to be like this either, but no.
well, Bob, listen, it's not even 12 o'clock yet, right?
Stepped up a campaign of
Well, it is 10 past 12.
multiple casualty attacks, including the killing
Them
of
tops
4
off gone,
soldiers
right?
in the Hyde Park bombing in 1982.
Lil, why's your underwear? What's
In
your...
fact, the switch used
I'll put it in there.
Sean, I was looking at the acupuncture route, but I don't think it does anything because I've got mine from wear and tear. When I had an MRI, my L3, 4 and 5 and my R3, 4 and 5 are compromised. There's no gel within the vertebrae, bro. So it's that kind of effect, you know. But not all my entire back, bro. From my neck down, I have it. Probably till I get to my third column. And like I said, education, everything that's ever affected me in life, I've read up about it to the point where I learnt myself a little bit, and each time I understand mental health a little bit more. Like I said, there's loads of people in the world, forget YouTube, okay, that every day they're hiding secrets in plain sight. They're lying to their loved ones. Their loved ones don't know that they're alcoholics or that they have a substance abuse issue. Now I'm not perfect, guys. Listen, let's call a spade, right? That's my. This is what I get. My high elk, right? Getting a bit of bud every now and then, right? But that's as far as it goes. You know, I don't need to do any more drugs. Look what drugs done to my parents. Look what he did to my teeth. Now I could go and get my teeth done in Turkey, and I know he's might say it's like a form of self-harm because I don't want to ever forget where I come from. And I don't look in the mirror because I don't like what looks like.
That was caught in a erratic way. And I was to meet somebody in Boston who had the insight to have a smoke.
What are you doing? Hey, do you fancy a bit of lamb today? A bit of lamb? Bah, lamb. You know them little thing, and you know that poem here? You know Little Bo Peep? Yeah, one of them in the oven. All day, every day. Light me up. Get the barbecue. You know. Send me to jail. Lock me up. Throw away the keys.
There's no joy in the land, that's what I'm trying to say.
What's education? What am I always saying? Education is what? The way. What do I always say? Education is the way for. Good girl. And there is. And I will bring out the best in you. And you shall go here now. It's just listen, I'm a big fan. Listen, we're gonna get you a real one next week, yeah? She wants a real Nemo. Now, I was gonna try just put this one in and see. Look, he's having a bit of a fucking. I think he's on the pre-gaps because he's twitching. Look. See? That's what pre-gaps make you do, yeah, your tail. Your cock's is bone. I'll tell you what, I had the worst nightmare last night and I knew I was in a nightmare and I tried to slap myself in the face to wake myself up. I tried to burn myself in my dream. I didn't even wake up here. Yeah, his name is Festo. You know what I mean? See him, right? His ancestors come from 1690. Right. Here, alright, I'll tell you a little story, right? Long story short, right? Alright, what year are we in now? November what? What's the year? September, no. It's only June. Forget it. Hard work. My man's having a fucking osment attack or something with his tail. Look. Now, when I used to go fishing, I used to use stuff like that. Yeah, listen, grab your fish. He looks like he's running out of oxygen, so you might want to do something about that real quick. Get that out of my face. Hang on. Right, and at least, Lily, have you got Mummy's phone?
What? No.
But the IRA was sailing into a trap. An IRA informer working for the Irish police had betrayed the operation. The RAF tracked the boat. This image was taken of the boat at sea, and transcripts we've obtained reveal its radio transmissions were also monitored. After the weapons were transferred to an Irish trawler, the shipment was intercepted by the Irish Navy.
Don't even ask. You know the kids are like them pop things.
More than 100 American armor-like rifles, light and heavy submachine guns, grenades and ammunition.
The IRA had suffered a significant setback. But less than 2 weeks later, it struck back.
The explosion came just before 3 o'clock. Most of the residents were asleep. Some were still socializing in the bars as the hotel was ripped apart.
And if you guys, I'm gonna end this live, right, but I'll be back later on. My missus is going out soon, so I'll do another live at about 1 o'clock, okay? So have a good day. Big up everybody, big up Antos City.